Hey everyone, Spooky Matt here. Welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. Hope you're having a good day. My day was pretty solid. I am here with my Mountain Dew Dragon Fruit, my second bottle that I bought. So, stoked about that. Before we get... Oh, sorry. Okay. Sorry, I thought I bugged things out there. I accidentally bumped a key that made my HUD disappear. Or actually, it didn't make my HUD disappear. It kind of paused the game. But anyway, before we get going on, our quest, which is the debt collector. Or, sorry, it's not the debt collector. It's... Where the heck is it? Oh, it is the debt collector. Okay, we're good. Man, rough start to this installment. Yeah, the debt collector, which is killing the man located directly in front of us. Just wanted to touch on a couple of things. First off, last time I mentioned trying to get Eddie's other upgrade. There is no other upgrade for Eddie, at least in the sense that you can't get both of them. We did Eddie's one and only companion quest for the main game. That's Eddie, My Love. And what you can do with that quest is either take him to the Brotherhood of Steel, which we did, and we got his armor upgraded. And I think maybe his weapons too, I can't remember. We got something upgraded. You can also take him and get a different upgrade, which is more weapon-based, and that's taking him to the Followers of the Apocalypse. So we didn't do that. We chose the Brotherhood, though. I didn't realize there was a choice back then. So anyway, yeah. We're done with Eddie. We don't need to do anything more with him. As far as Raul goes, we do need to talk to people for Raul, as my buddy Holland had mentioned. But we need to trigger a certain speech check with him. I guess it's not a speech check, it's a certain dialogue option with him. And it's going to be buried in dialogue we've already said to him, which is why I haven't found it yet, or I've just ignored it, I guess. So we'll do that after this Caleb McCaffery part here. One last thing of note on the strip here. We have two options here. Search the strip for the man who shot you. Confront Benny at the Tops Casino. But Mr. House said he wanted to talk to us first before dealing with Benny. So we get a choice of what to do there. That's going to be a ways off, though. We need to do the debt collector, the whitewash, and then Raul's quest, etc., so way off. Finally, happy NCAA tournament day for those of you who watch. My team is currently playing and in a heck of a scrap with a very low-seeded team right now. They're only ahead by about 5 or 6, and it's almost halfway through the second half. So... been a knockdown drag out, really physical. And then I forgot to mention the last installment was St. Paddy's Day. If you celebrate that, happy St. Paddy's Day. I don't. But yeah. Anyway, let's talk to Caleb here. Oh, she's getting up on Raul there. Raul, how'd you like that? You turned your back to her.
Hey, big guy. Looking for a good time?
I'm a big guy, eh? Alright. Caleb.
Huh. So the Garret sent you to track me down. What a joke.
Give me a share of the caps and your hat, and you can go free. I'm here to collect McCaffery. No one crosses the Garret twins. What do I do here? Am I a jerk? No, I'm not. McCaffreys have done fine by me. I'm here to collect.
I'd rather not waste the ammo, kid. But if you insist, draw. Found you.
Found me, huh? Well, draw. Bounty Hunter Duster. Charisma +1. I might take that. Caleb McCaffery's hat. Alright. Well, that takes care of that. Not really... really sure. Part of me kind of wanted to talk to him and give him a chance to split the caps with me. But I don't owe that guy anything. I don't know. I gotta turn the game off here, by the way. I'm just gonna keep getting distracted by it. Raul, you're looking weird. Let's get going. By the way, if you're looking at the strip and thinking it's maybe a little disappointing, I mean, you're not wrong. This is an old game. It's not gonna...
That McCarran will find the asshole that destroyed our monorail.
Okay. You're not wrong. This is an old game. It's not like a GTA game or something that's gonna, you know, be a lot more crowded, more people, I don't know, cooler looking, whatever. Yeah. But we can now freely go to and from the strip, which is great. So we need to go to the Atomic Wrangler, turn in Caleb McCaffery's hat. I mean, the way he responded to me there, just, oh, they sent you to blah blah. I mean, what a cocky jerk. I don't feel bad at all about killing him. Kind of wish I'd blown his head off, though, but, you know, whatever. Alright. There she be. Okay.
At least the local vendors are seeing more business with these wealthy NCR shits wandering through.
Oh, you're drunk.
What can I get you, friend?
Francine, I took care of McCaffery.
Yes! Where's his hat?
That's funny, right here.
This is great news. No one screws with the Garret twins and gets away with it. I need to find a place on the wall for this. And for your reward, here's 150 caps. I trust there were also some valuables on McCaffery. Also, we would like to set you up with a room.
Hell
You
yeah.
can have the corner room, rent-free. It was McCaffery's. Now that he's dead, we're happy to let you use it. Thanks for helping us.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, I think I made the right choice. I got a free room, 550 XP. I mean, great. I'd like a room.
You already own the corner room. You don't need to rent another.
Okay.
Talk to you later.
Heck yeah. Dude, that's a great feeling.
Be long before the fiends are...
Okay, James.
chum. Welcome back.
Oh yeah, chum. Go ahead and take a sip for poor man Spike Spiegel. God, I really do love the Mountain Dew Dragon Fruit.
Later. Wiped out now that their bosses are gone.
Okay, whatever. What is the corner room? Do they mean this one over here? Probably. No, do they mean this one? Yeah, they probably do mean this. Yep, my bed. Okay, cool. Good to know. So I can sleep here whenever I want. That's great. Is it worth sleeping right now? 20:35? Yeah, it's kind of late. What do we want to do next? I'm going to move to this whitewash quest. We need to talk to Dazzle. And then, but we're going to talk to Raul too here. That'll be important. So funny, I mentioned I can hear my family through my headset. And unsurprisingly, they are being loud as shit because of the Gonzaga game. So I can kind of tell, Gonzaga is my favorite team in college basketball. I can tell how well or badly Gonzaga is doing depending on how loud my family is. They just started cheering a little bit ago, so I'm assuming they probably nailed a couple threes or something. I don't know. It's funny, though. I'm a little odd, by the way. Like, you're probably wondering to yourself, why aren't you watching them? I don't like watching them. I get really anxious when I watch Gonzaga play. I think it's because I want for them to do so well, and that if they don't do well, I just get sad. So I'm too in with them to be watching them. Now, if they were playing in a higher stakes game, like a Final Four or championship, or even like an Elite Eight, I'd probably watch them, but yeah. Hey, Raul, let's see if we can discover this here.
What can I do for you, boss?
Let's see. Have some questions.
Questions, boss? You mean you don't know everything there is to know already?
Let's talk about something else.
Hold your attention, boss.
Might be tell me about yourself.
Sure, boss. What do you want to know?
Oh, wow. Yeah, I didn't ask him any of this stuff. How can I make the best use of your skills?
I'm not much use besides being a portable encyclopedia, really. I guess you could use me as a packed ramen. But my knees aren't so good anymore.
I don't believe that. You must have some skills.
That's nice of you to say, boss. But I'm an old man. Not much use to anybody anymore. Time was. I was a pretty good shot with a pistol. I guess I'm still half decent. These old bones aren't much use in hand-to-hand fighting, though. I can also do maintenance work on your stuff. I don't have the supplies for a real repair job. I can keep your gear working longer.
Nice. Lots of older people are still useful to their friends and communities, man.
Yeah, maybe you can introduce them to me, if we find them, because I've never met one.
Alright. I want to ask you something else about yourself, Raul.
I'm an open book, boss. Granted, the book's in Spanish and some of the pages have fallen out, but I'm an open book.
Where are you from?
I was born just outside Mexico City. My family had a little ranch there.
Okay.
I'm an open book.
How old are you, Raul?
Old enough to know better, boss. Old enough to know better.
Alright.
I'm an open book.
What's Petro Chico?
You never heard of Petro Chico? Un amigo de Poseidon Energy.
Okay.
Of course not. They were an oil company in Mexico back before the war.
Alright.
I'm an open...
How'd you end up at Black Mountain?
Well, boss, when a giant, insane super mutant asks you to stay put, you do what you're told. Well, maybe you don't. But I'm just a broke-down old man.
But how did Tabitha find you in the first place?
It's stupid, boss. I used to listen to the radio broadcast, just to pass the time. Well, one day the signal stopped, so I figured I'd try to find a transmitter. I'm a pretty good repairman. Or I was before my eyes started to go. Anyway, I found Black Mountain and offered my service. But Tabitha decided I was useful enough to keep around. Permanently.
Oh boy. That's rough. Let's see if anything else popped up.
I'm an open...
Let's talk about something else. Questions?
Questions, boss?
That's all I wanted to know. Okay. So I think we might have triggered the thing in a sense. We'll see.
If it can be bought, it can be found.
He did say, let me know if you find anybody. As far as like, oh, if you find anyone who's really old and still useful. So what we're going to do now, I mean, we need to leave here anyway in order to do... Well, no, actually we don't need to leave here, do we? I think we do need to talk to Dazzle about the missing Corporal White. Yeah, let's do that really quick. Oh no, look who's coming after us again.
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around.
Take a sip
right?
for this guy,
King
Jesus.
says to keep up the good work. He said to give you this.
Oh, he gave me a stim pack. That's cool. Better than frickin' iguana bits or whatever. Today, I should mention, marks the official halfway point. Or I shouldn't even say halfway point. I'll just say today is the start of the second half of my winter leave. I guess technically last night at midnight was the halfway point, if we're being technical. But yeah, so feels like I've been on winter leave forever already, and I still have half of it left, which is a great feeling. Back in the day, I used to get a little bit depressed around this point, knowing I was on the downhill slide to going back to work, but I don't know, I feel really good this year. It's kind of like when I had my 2 weeks off over Halloween a few months ago, and it just felt like I was off for a month. Traveler.
They let ghouls into the strip now?
Whoa. Okay, Dazzle. Oh, you're not Dazzle, you're just Hooker. Dazzle is in the Gomorrah. Okay. Metal door to Gomorrah.
Hey, no one but Omertas are allowed to carry guns into Gomorrah. Check your weapons with me.
Here you go.
You'll get these back on your way out.
Alright, man. No problem. I'm looking for Dazzle. Razzle Dazzle.
Hello and welcome to Gomorrah. What can I help you with today?
What is there to do around here?
Feel free to head to our club, Brimstone, or you can see our gorgeous courtyard out behind the casino.
I'm sure you have all the good dirt on what goes on around here.
I sure do, but loose lips sink ships.
Oh, don't worry about me. I can keep your secrets.
All right. You look pretty trustworthy.
Let's see. What can you tell me about what's going on around the strip?
Not much of a rumor, but I hear the Tops is always looking for new talent. Lord knows they've needed it for a long time.
That's where Benny is. What about... Oh, this is just going to be one of these.
It's hard to believe that not too long ago, most of the families on the strip were little more than warring tribes. The Omertas even had a big war with the Khans once upon a time.
Okay.
I've heard some pretty shady rumors about the Ultralux. I'm not sure what the deal is, but although they try to put on airs, that place is just plain creepy. Maybe it's the masks.
Huh.
I'm not sure what's going on at Lucky 38. That place is weird. Nobody ever goes in. Nobody ever comes out.
Well, I'm about to go in, apparently.
Sorry, that's all the news worth talking about. All I have, at least.
All I have, at least. Well, okay. Sorry, just doing a quick check on the score. It's looking pretty good. What can you tell me about what's going on in Gomorrah?
Gossip is one thing. Dirt on the family is something else totally.
Okay. Do you have any rooms available?
Sorry, we don't have any hotel rooms available right now. But feel free to gamble or help yourself to our other services.
No problem. Time for me to go.
Later.
Later. It's creepy as hell. Omerta Thug. Okay. This is kind of a cool place. I'm not gonna lie. I've heard that this is maybe the shadiest casino, though, as far as just... You don't want to cross the people that are here. They will F you up.
Bitter Springs. A name like that could have only brought bad luck.
Okay. Gomorrah cashier. What the heck? How's she supposed to get down? Huh. This is pretty cool, though. It's just a thug. He looks pretty nice, though. He doesn't look like a jerk. So we want to go to... Oh, there's elevators. I don't think we have any reason to go to those. Let's just go to Brimstone. I'm pretty sure that's... Why is there a red dot? Yeah, let's go to Brimstone. This is probably where... What's-her-face is.
Bitter Springs. A name like that could have only brought...
Gambler. What's that say? Zoara by invitation only. Gambler. Whoa, look at you. Bartender.
Hey there. Can I get you a drink? Maybe a party favor?
I'm looking for information.
Sorry, it's not my business to get involved.
That's fair. Let me see what you have.
Here you go.
Got a decent amount of stuff. Nothing I want, though. Nothing right now.
All right. That Gamora, the bar is always open.
Great. I love it. There's the courtyard. Is this who I'm supposed to talk to? No. Maybe she's out in the courtyard? Oh yeah, that's exactly where she's at. Okay. Well, let's head out here. Oh, this is cool.
Well, what do we have here, huh? Let me guess. You've heard about the mistress who makes all your fantasies come true. So you followed the call of your desires, all the way to the arms of Joanna. Moi. Now that you've found me, I wonder, do you have what it takes?
I always have what it takes, Joanna.
Oh, confident. I like that. So, what do you want to do with what you've got?
The better question is, what are you going to do with it?
Oh my, aren't you something else? I guess you'll have to see for yourself what I can do, huh? Consider it on the house, honey.
Lead the way.
Follow me, hun.
Is this really happening? I didn't think this type of stuff was in Fallout New Vegas. Alright. Raul, don't watch. I'm wondering if she's gonna, like, try and shoot me in the head. Because I don't have any weapons. The good news is I have people with me who can shoot and kill her. That's why I don't mind giving my weapons up. Oh boy, Joanna's room. Well, Joanna, this looks pretty, nice.
Come here, baby. I'm all yours. Are you ready to be all mine?
You're smoking, though. I'm ready.
Okay. Lay down and I'll take care of you.
Okay. Oh, okay, I do. I was like, do I get to pick how long? Well, it's like Joanna stole everything you own. Well, I see they didn't put any weird, strange noises. I'm no longer well rested. Well, that's funny. Let's see here. Joanna? Oh, sorry.
Come here, baby. I'm all yours.
Oh, now it says I'm well
Are you
rested.
ready to be all mine?
I'd like to talk first.
All right, honey. What do you want to know?
I'd like to know more about you.
Yes.
Contracted pupils, involuntary spasms. Med-X kills quickly, Joanna. I can help.
I didn't think it showed. I guess that it's worse than
That's
I
a
thought.
weird thing to say. What's happened to you?
I don't know what's happening to me. I can't feel a goddamn thing anymore. Empty and poisoned like the wasteland. I'm afraid I won't make it out of here. Not without Carlitos. If the Med-X doesn't kill me first, Caccino or another Omerta will. I look pathetic, huh? The great Joanna. And now, I don't even know why I'm telling you this.
The great Joanna? Tell me about Caccino.
He's a filthy monster. I've been with perverted men, but Caccino's done things to me that even other Omertas would also want to kill him if they knew what he does. He's broken so many of their rules that I don't know how he still breathes.
What's Carlitos' story?
He was an Omerta that fell in love with me. They don't ever mix with people outside the family, you know? He was planning to escape with me, but Caccino found out about us. So he did something, talked, I don't know. And Carlitos disappeared.
Oh, man. Caccino talked because Carlitos broke Omerta rules?
Caccino doesn't give a shit about rules. Only cares to feed his perversions. He lusted for me. He's done things to me. Look, I'm stuck here. I know that. Carlitos is the only thing that kept me going. And now I don't have anything left.
What if Carlitos still lives, Joanna? I know we just banged, but still.
If he's alive, he's long gone. The Omertas want him dead now. If you meet him anywhere, I'd do anything to get him back and escape this hell. Although I'm not keeping my hopes up.
Anything? If he lives, I'll find him for you.
Hun, nobody's given me a free thing before. What's it going to be for you? Caps? Sex? Straps? What?
You know what I want, Joanna. We've already done it, Joanna. Nothing, I'll find him for you.
What? Are you serious? Well, I'm not complaining, hun. Thanks so much for your help.
Yeah, no problem. Please don't go back to bed. There's still stuff to talk about. Oh, what a great name for a quest. Bye Bye Love. It's actually a good song. Find Carlitos to help Joanna escape Gamora. Okay, gonna talk to Joanna again.
Come here, baby. I'm all yours. Are you ready to be all mine?
Goodbye. That's it.
Stay for a while, hun. Jump in bed and let me do the rest.
Yeah. That's nice of you. You know, knowing that you've got Carlitos, though, I'd feel bad. And also, Raul and Eddie are here just watching.
Our guys put the monorail back to work.
Your guys? What are you talking about? It's kind of interesting. That's just an outdoor bed, bunch of pillows. Gotta say, I kinda like this, this hotel, even though it's run by some really bad people. Sir, what are you doing? Don't think there's anything else going on up here. There's a lot of people down below, though.
I hear a troublesome Legion camp got razed to the ground.
Yeah. I love how she is like the great Joanna. I am the great Joanna. Gambler. Gambler. Oh god, that was Raul. I was like, is someone chasing after me? Gambler. Gambler. Gamora.
Gamora has the loosest slots on the strip.
The loosest slots on the strip? What are you talking about? Oh. Now let's see here. Talk to Dazzle about the missing Corporal White. Dazzle?
Hey there, sugar. I'm Dazzle. What can I do for you? Or to you? You're so handsome, I might just give you a discount.
Wow. Where are you from?
Well, now, that's unusual. Normally, no one cares enough to ask. To be honest, I don't rightly know. My mama was from around these parts. I can remember her face, but not her name. More than I can remember of my daddy, I guess. We lived in Westside before the Omertas bought me.
Ah.
As bad as it can be some days in here, it's better than living in that dump.
Okay. You ever spend time with a trooper named White?
Yeah, he used to come around here a lot. Haven't seen him in a while, though. Why?
He's gone missing and I'm trying to track him down. Any ideas?
He used to go on and on about water and the farms east of the strip.
Yep.
He was talking to one of the farmers named Bascom. Had some problem with NCR. Boring as hell, but it was his money and his time. So I let him talk about whatever.
How much for a good time?
100 caps, no kissing, no rough stuff.
100 caps think you're the one getting the deal here. Never mind.
Suit yourself. The offer's always open if you feel like changing your mind.
Sorry, Dazzle. I've already been with the great Joanna. Goodbye.
Don't be a stranger.
I'm a one-lady man. Oh my god. Gambler.
Kill the fiend's leader.
Oops, sorry, Raul. Well, this is interesting. We need to speak to Trent Bascom now. And he's on that farm, I'm pretty sure. So let's go do that. And then I think I want to do Raul's quest. It's kind of unmarked. It might actually open up once we talk to the first person. Oh yeah. We'll go gambling some other time. Boy, I tell you what, getting Joanna out of the Gomorrah and pissing off the Omertas is not going to be a good time.
Business is good. All the families got money.
I think he gives me my guns now. Yeah. Shovel added. Oh, I was like, what? Yeah, he's giving me everything. That's good. Thanks for Annabelle. Yeah, I think he only takes your guns. He doesn't take anything else. Alright. On we go now. And the one clue that Holland gave me was to speak with Ranger Andy back at Novak. So we'll start there. This may be a companion quest, well, just a quest period, regardless of companion or not, where I do need to look up the 3 different people to speak to, because apparently for most people who play this game, they're going to have already spoken to these people before coming across Raul.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's. Come to Mick and Ralph's.
Well, let's go this way.
Hey.
Hey, go catch your rat, buddy. It's getting away. Hopefully, we won't have any crashes to deal with since we're just walking to Novak. We're not, you know, going all over the map again. But if the game crashes, I've gotten really good at splicing together 2 videos. It's really not hard. Just takes some time is all. Okay. Where are we at now? Trying to pick the quickest way to go here. Yeah, I'm gonna go this way. Yeah, there's about 3.5 minutes left in the Gonzaga game, and they are up by 11. It's really interesting because they're playing Kennesaw State right now. And Kennesaw State they're a bad team, like, let's just put it that way. They're clearly playing well against Gonzaga here, but this is a war of attrition, so to speak, because both teams are better defensively than offensively, and it is showing. Looks like it's just a hackathon right now. Constant free throws. Can't remember if I said this, but we got started a little bit early tonight. There's a decent chance that this may end up being like a longer recording, like an hour and a half, as opposed to closer to an hour. But that is what it is. I hope it's a golden gecko just getting absolutely destroyed. How many people shot at it there? 5? Oh yeah, that poor gecko. I can see it's missing its head. Good lord. It's kind of funny, I was playing Final Fantasy X for a bit, and I've kind of gotten off that train. I still play it every now and then, but I've been far more interested in playing through Earthbound on my SNES Classic. It's just brought back really good memories, and it's a good game. Like, it's a lot of fun. And so I've been playing that in my off time, as well as the RE3 remake too. What is going on over there? I feel like I need to go over here and just kill some shit, because it's just so weird. I keep bypassing it. I don't know which one's good or which one's bad. Which one of you's bad? You? Get him! Yeah, shoot Eddie. That's a good idea. Don't worry, Eddie, I got him. Oh, gross. Oh, gross. Yep, I hate to say it, I'm sick of those big horners over there just showing up on my radar, and looked like one of them was bugging out. Does that mean the big horner should lose its life? No, not necessarily, but that's what happened. Okay, I'm going to do a hard save here, so take a sip. I'm only doing this to hopefully avoid a crash, and also because I might get attacked by the Legion. Yeah, if I didn't mention it, and if it's not obvious, today is Thursday, March 19th. Now, if we're going to get attacked by the Legion, they usually come running from that side of this bridge. Yeah, I see. Yep, there they are. It's so funny. Oh my gosh, they're just standing there. Go ahead and pull Annabelle out here. Oh boy. Definitely got one of them. I don't mean got it like killed him, I mean like got him as in like I hate that they're standing like that. Ha! Probably didn't need to do that for the last guy, but I did. Retribution. Ooh, level 30. What do I want to do here? I feel like I should max my guns. But you know what, I'm going to keep it like that. Let's do that. Okay, now what is the level 30 skill? Let's scroll down to it. Whoa! Apparently there isn't one. There's gotta be. Yeah, here we go. That's what it is. I don't have endurance or strength and endurance. Level 50. Got a ways to go. Let's see, what do we want to do here? Plus 1% to earned experience per level gained. That's nice. Formulas for developing special Nuka-Colas. Eye for an eye. Tag. With the Action Boy perk. Definitely don't want Purifier. The Silent Running perk. I've thought about doing this. Extra damage to robots. I don't really care about the what's it called? The perk for gaining extra experience based on what level I am, so I'd get plus 30 experience. Just because you cap at 50 anyway, and I'm probably going to do that anyway. That'd be nice, Math Wrath. Sorry, this is taking a bit. I think I'm gonna do the robot. Robot. Where is it? Robotics expert. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Okay, there's one. Oh, here's the other one. It's like, where the heck are these dudes? Why does he have a Night Stalker tail? We'll never know. Okay. Let's at least make it to the 188 and then we'll save there. Ranger Andy. That is Holland's one clue. I do hope that after talking to Ranger Andy, I do hope that a quest pops and it's like, hey, the other people you need to talk to are here and here. Because I really don't want to have to look it up, but I will. It's one thing I've decided on at one point, is I absolutely do want to do all the companion quests. So yeah, after Raul, we have one last little one to do with Lily, which won't be that bad, and then I need to do Arcade, which I have done nothing with him, so kind of crazy. I'm at level 30. I think level 30 used to be the cap before the DLCs were added. Because if you recall, when I... What would it be? Would it be installment 1 or 2? One of those installments, I walked out of Doc Mitchell's office, and then it told me all the DLCs installed, and level cap up by 5, level cap up by 5, etc. Go ahead and take a sip. For a hard save, our next stop is Novak, and we're just going to walk at night. I think the next skills I get will be for... I might do the bloody mess thing, I might do the... That was weird. I might do the get extra health from stim packs thing, I don't know. Boy, I tell you what, I promise I'm not just staring at this the whole time, but this Gonzaga game has got to be... I mean, it's 26 seconds left, Gonzaga's up by 3. It's got to be just Kennesaw State launching three-pointers, and then if they make it, they make it. If they miss, whoops, that's what I get for not paying attention. If they make it, they make it. If they miss, they just foul Gonzaga. Because I have never seen so many +1 point, +1 point, +1 point. What in the bleeding heck is going on over here? I think that was a vicious dog. Why are you walking over there? You gonna look at the dog you just killed? Maybe. Okay. Game over. Gonzaga wins 73-64. All right. Well, that's not ideal when you're a 3 seed and you're playing a 14 seed to have that much difficulty. But I guess that's better than the opposite, which is losing to a 14 seed. Which, by the way, Duke is a 1 seed this year, and they're actually the #1 overall seed, like they are the #1 seed, if that makes sense. And they almost lost to a 16 seed, Siena. And in fact, Siena was ahead of Duke by double digits until midway through the second half, and Duke did not take the lead until there was less than like 5 minutes remaining on the clock. That would have been the upset of the century. I tell you what, though, it just goes to show how difficult it is to be a 16 seed and beat a 1 seed. It's only happened twice in... I mean, when did they start doing 64 teams? I think that was 1985. So 95 of 40 years. Yeah, in 40 or 41 years of this tournament, it's only happened 2 times where a 16's beaten a 1. And it's just so difficult because it, you know, we've seen low-seeded teams jump out on high-seeded teams, but then to hold on to that lead for 40 minutes or however long, and, you know, maybe you give it back, but then to have the will to get the lead back after you've given it up. There's just so much that goes into that. And I mean, Duke is just so incredibly good this year. I mean, how do you hold a team off like that for a whole 40 minutes? I mean, Siena almost did it, but it's just so much harder than it looks. And the crazy thing about the tournament, too, is Duke, you know, they almost lost, but then the way these tournaments go, Duke could just dominate their next 5 games and win the tournament. Just no problems at all. Alright. Well, we don't want to bother Ranger Andy in the middle of the night, so we'll take a sleep. We will take us a sleep. Alright. I don't think I have anything I need to give up. Oh, the Bounty Hunter Duster. Yeah. I'll put that in the safe here. But I don't think I have any more Nuka-Cola, do I? No, I don't have any more of that stuff. And I didn't want to put it in there anyway. Okay, let's go. It's 11 o'clock. I don't want to do 8 hours. I'll go 10 hours of sleep. Now, speaking of that quest we got from the great Joanna, Bye Bye Love. There's actually 2 great songs named Bye Bye Love. One of them, I can't remember who sings it, but it's from like the 50s or 60s. And then the other is by the Cars, which is my preferred. Ah, it's Cliff Briscoe, damn it, and his stupid dinosaurs. Ranger Andy. Ranger Andy.
What's new?
What do you do here, Andy?
Right now, a whole lot of sitting on my keister and counting cracks in the ceiling. I wouldn't wish it on anybody. On better days, I help keep the peace. Boone.
What happened?
A few years back, we get a turn.
Let's talk about something else.
Like what? A few years.
What did you do?
I go to grab him.
I'm just skipping this because,
anyway,
you know, we've talked to him before. Tell me about the Rangers.
You got, and if you see,
you're with the NCR, right?
Was with them. I still like. Sometimes they haven't been. Hell,
let's talk about something else. Did you do something to your leg? Talk about something else.
Yeah, I'm with you there. Yeah.
What happened?
A few years back, we get a turn.
What did you do?
I go to.
Okay. We exhausted everything.
Look out for yourself.
Raul, you got something to say now?
What can I do for you, boss?
Tell me about yourself.
Sure. I'm not. That's nice. Time was. I can also do. Yeah.
That's all I wanted to know. We'll talk more later. Maybe he'll say something now. I don't know. Might have to look this up, though. This ain't looking good. Talk to Old Lady Gibson? Oh, no. Should we talk to No Bark? No Bark?
You've seen...
Oh, no. Goodbye. Sorry I skipped over that. I know people love No Bark, but I don't want to waste any more time on this than I need to. Drink for No Bark if you want to. I don't care at this point. Old Lady Gibson. Now that is an old person. She might trigger something in Raul. That sounded bad. Pretend I didn't say it like that, or, you know, get your mind out of the gutter.
So, you're back. Now, where did we leave off? Happy to do it.
'Cause she's useful, right? I'm showing off that she's useful. I need something repaired.
Sure thing. Let me have a look.
Alright. Goodbye.
Take care now.
There's Raul. Buddy, what are you doing way back there?
Hey, boss. Can I ask you something?
Sure, what's on your mind, man?
What do you think of guys like Ranger Andy?
What do you mean, guys like Ranger Andy? I think he's a hero of the NCR. I think he's a hero of the NCR.
That wasn't what I meant, really. I mean guys who have a world of experience doing what they do, but have to give it up because they're getting old and slow or too injured.
Let's see. Even after a crippling injury, a guy like Andy's tougher and more dangerous than most men alive. He didn't have to give it up. He's just scared he doesn't have what it takes anymore. I kind of want to say this, but this is a bit of a dick thing because he definitely has a bad leg. Just because someone's crippled doesn't mean they're useless. All that experience is invaluable.
Yeah, I suppose he could still teach. Take a less active role in the world. That's not so bad.
Is that what you did?
Would it surprise you to know that I used to be a gunslinging adventurer? I grew up in a place called Hidalgo Ranch, just outside Mexico City. It wasn't much, just a bit of a farm, with a house for 3 generations of Tejadas. I wasn't the best behaved kid. I was quick with my hands, with a pistol or a wrench. And I wasn't afraid to get into fights over it. I never killed anybody, but I had my share of run-ins with the police. Mostly my family kept me in line. This was before the war. We were far enough away from Mexico City when the bombs fell that we missed the worst of it. But things got bad quick.
Go on.
Just a few days after Mexico City was vaporized, refugees started pouring down the road to our ranch. We helped who we could, but there were so many. Eventually, my father started turning people away before we ran out of food. Things got violent. My father and I got our guns, and we drove them off.
What happened then?
About 24 men came back in the night after we'd gone to sleep. They set fire to the ranch house and barred the doors from the outside.
Damn.
My whole family was trapped inside. I smelled the smoke, and I got myself and my little sister Rafaela out through a window, but everyone else. My parents, my grandmother, my 2 brothers, and 2 of my sisters all died.
Oh man, what happened then, Raul?
Rafaela and I ran. We were pursued by some of the men who attacked our home, but I was always a good shot. The ones who came after us, I killed. The rest, I left be. I had to take care of Rafaela, not throw my life away on revenge.
Yeah. Anyone stupid enough not to set a watch deserved what they got. You can't think it was your fault. No one could stand against a dozen armed men all alone. And you blame yourself for this?
Maybe. I don't know. All I know is that for all my skills with a pistol, I couldn't help them. Anyway, that was weighing on my mind. Thanks for letting me get it out in the open, boss.
Hell yeah, Raul. No problem. Okay, so that's good. That's part 1 of the quest. I just did a quick look-see, and I know where part 2 and part 3 are. And they should maybe be obvious, like, oh yeah, like these are people you're going to want to talk to because they're old. But there's a lot of old people in this game, so maybe it's not that obvious. The next place we're actually going to be going to is Camp McCarran. The reason we're going there is because we need to speak with, I think it's Sterling. He's another old guy. It's kind of funny to say. Yeah, whoops, my bad. He's another old guy, you know, those old guys. So yeah, we're going to go to there, Camp Forlorn Hope. Now, Sterling is normally at Camp McCarran, but we progressed with the NCR quest so far that he moved to Forlorn Hope, so we got to hop over there. No big deal, though. I do feel a little bit bad for having to cheat, quote-unquote, to do this. The interesting thing about this quest, too, the name of it is Old School Ghoul. I know it is, dude, but there's bad guys up here somewhere. Oh, we're fine. We're fine. Yeah, we're good. I don't think we'll be dealing with those cazadores. Yeah, the name of Raul's quest is Old School Ghoul. Oh boy. I guess it's not one that pops up. Raul, you are insanely tough, man. Nice. That was me. Look at that car wheel. Oh, look at Eddie. Remember when cazadores were so difficult? Jesus. Raul, don't worry. While you're reloading, I will fire. And Eddie will kill. Okay, can you guys stop shooting the bugs? I know we're getting great experience for it, but seriously. We gotta go to Forlorn Hope. I think those over there are the geckos that spawn. Nope, that's more cazadores. Uh-oh. Wow. Raul, man. Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna lie, Raul is insanely good. He's better with small arms than I am. Of course, I never claimed to be great. So yeah, let's go talk to Corporal Sterling here. He should be inside the big main office of Camp Forlorn Hope. Why did I call it an office, by the way? It's not a flipping office. It's, I guess it's like a giant tent. Command center? I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait for Raul and Eddie to find their way to us. Oh no! Never mind. Raul's smart. He did it. Haven't been back here in a while, eh? How's everybody doing? Good, I hope. I wish he wouldn't call me boss all the time, but I guess it is kind of funny. These soldiers look how I feel, boss. Alright. In we go. Yep, Eddie made it. Good, good. Alright, I do want to talk to this guy.
What can I do for you?
Okay, never mind.
Carry on.
Okay, Corporal Sterling is this old dude.
Howdy. What brings you back?
Have you always been with the 1st Recon?
Used to be a we took... That was Vegas.
Why did you leave the Rangers?
Well, they had... Wasn't much...
How'd you manage to escape Malpay?
Caesar's boys figured... I crawled... Guess I... But a couple...
How long have you been stationed here?
Going on, till then, whole things...
Goodbye.
Always a pleasure. Keep yourself safe.
Yeah, I do like that guy. I mean, what a badass. I think he... I forget, but I think he says he's castrated.
Talk, boss.
Yeah, sure. What's on your mind, Raul?
Meeting Corporal Sterling. Well, it kind of got me thinking. Here's a guy that's been beat all to hell, right? I mean, he could have retired from the service, but instead he signs back on and does what he can.
Yeah.
Think he did the right thing?
I think it's good that he's so devoted to his duty. More people should act that way. The NCR put a lot of time and money into his training. He owes it to them to use it however he can. It might seem harsh, but a soldier can't do his job properly with those limitations. Yeah, I'm going to say this top one. I think it's good that he's so devoted to his duty. More people should act that way.
You think so, boss? Because I remember a time when a lot of people stuck to their duty no matter what. It ended with nuclear bombs falling on my hometown.
You're talking about the Great War? What do you remember about it?
After the fire, I knew my sister and I couldn't stay at Hidalgo Ranch anymore. The refugees still wanted me dead. They even put a bounty on me. I remember how scared Rafaela was. I told her if she came with me, we'd see the vaqueros. She used to love the rodeo, especially the trick rider. We figured maybe we could find help in Mexico City. We were young. We didn't know what had happened, really. We didn't understand about the bombs.
Wasn't Mexico City basically annihilated in the Great War?
I don't think it was as hard hit as D.C. or Bakersfield. But it was bad enough. By the time we got there, the city was a radioactive ruin. Still, the city was full of looters, already forming into the beginnings of raider tribes. Crime was bad before the war, but now it was a nightmare. We were living like scavengers, scraping by on what little food we could find, always looking for medicine for my burns. And then, of course, the radiation started to kick in, turning me into this handsome devil you see before you.
Yeah, sounds pretty bad, man.
You're a poet of understatement, boss. But there were moments it was almost worth it. I still remember finding that novelty costume shop. I was just looking around for something I could slice up to wrap my burns when I saw the vaquero outfit hanging on the rack like it hadn't been touched. I took it, not like anybody else needed it, you know, and wore it back to our camp. Rafaela laughed for the first time since the bombs had fallen.
Nice. Wasn't it dangerous to be dressed so noticeably?
It was. I started to build up a legend. Sometimes it headed off trouble, but most of the times it just started more. Young punks looking to prove themselves would come looking for me, but my eyes were sharp and my guns were quick. For a while, it seemed like we might even survive there, until Rafaela.
Go on, what happened to Rafaela?
She went out to find some food one day. I was sick, so I stayed at our camp. I guess it must have been the beginning of radiation poisoning. Anyway, it was supposed to be safe, but some raiders happened to pass through where she was scavenging. I won't speak of what they did to her. When I found her body, the only way to recognize her was this funny little scar on her knee from when she was a little girl.
That's terrible, Raul.
Terrible doesn't begin to cover it, boss. I let my whole family down. First the ranch, now Rafaela. I was the last Tejada. I guess maybe I went a little crazy then. I took my guns and went back to that market. I didn't have many bullets, but I had enough. After the raiders were dead, I salvaged what I could from the store. I was tired. I just wanted to be alone forever.
So what did you do?
I left Mexico City behind. I made my way out to the Gulf Coast. Eventually, I found an old Petro Chico refinery nobody had claimed. I stayed there for a little while, and I thought a lot about my life. I thought about the guns I'd lived by and what they'd gotten me. I decided my guns hadn't gotten me anything, and it was time to give it up. I took off the old vaquero outfit and put on a Petro Chico jumpsuit. The name tag said Miguel, so I started using the name myself. Eventually, I made it to Arizona. That's another story, boss.
All right. Well, man, I remember talking to Holland during game night about how Raul was kind of annoying to me, and I don't know. He's a Legion sympathizer, and that's all I knew about him. But man, even though I still don't forgive him for being a Legion sympathizer to some extent, I totally have a newfound, I guess, like a somber respect for him. What he's been through is pretty bad. I wouldn't want to wish it on anyone. Crazy how video games can make you feel this way, right? This is a character in a video game. And I'm talking about him like this and how I'm all sad and everything, but like... Oh, they saw me. Could use some help. Alright, thanks, Eddie. I gotta take out this other one again. No, not Raul. Oh, maybe he's dead. Maybe he just got killed. Yep, he did. I think Eddie got him. Maybe Raul did. Alright. I do love the silencers on my guns. They were kind of weird to hear at first, but I just like how quiet I am. I don't attract attention from other things if I'm in a fight, which is really nice. Alright, so that's person number 2. Person number 3 again is somebody we've already spoken to. This person, there was a small chance that I would have spoken to them before, but I think when we found Raul, I hadn't spoken to this person. So this would have been the one guy where this would have worked if Raul had been with me. And I'll go ahead and say who it is now. Oh yeah, take a sip for the hard save. Almost forgot. This person is Loyal. The really old guy at the Boomer base, Nellis Air Force Base. So yep, we're going to go all the way back to the Boomers, which will be kind of nice. Weird. Be kind of nice. We can see if there's any more missiles for sale. And we can see if Loyal has done anything new as far as... No. As far as, you know, building up that B-52 bomber. Sorry for turning around back there. I thought Raul said something. And he may have, and I just didn't hear it. Trying to think about things coming up. I guess it's not really a big thing, but the biggest thing for me is this coming Sunday, I have my fantasy baseball draft. Yeah, I guess that's it, just the fantasy baseball draft. And that's because baseball season starts, I guess technically it starts Wednesday night. There is one night game on Wednesday night. So that's like March 25th or 23rd or whatever day that is. And then the day after, Thursday, every other team who didn't play Wednesday plays. So yeah, we go from one game to like flipping, I don't know, 20 games. I'm not super into baseball like I am college basketball and soccer, European soccer I should say. But the one thing about baseball is that baseball starting means that spring is here. And spring is my favorite time of the year. Fall is very close. I love fall. But fall for me is partly ruined by the fact that that means the holidays are coming up. And I'm not including Halloween in that. I'm mostly talking Thanksgiving and Christmas. And with the job I currently work at, I hate the holidays with a passion. You know, maybe if I get this new job that I've been working on that's taking quite a while, maybe once I get a job like that, I will start to enjoy the holidays again. But until then, I do not like them. I don't like Thanksgiving. I don't like Christmas. Yeah. Really don't like November and December because of it. Isn't that crazy that November, which is fall, my second favorite season, is essentially ruined for me because I don't like Thanksgiving. Don't like Black Friday. Yeah, no, it's just pretty wild. What's this? Oh. It's some leftover armor. The body has disappeared. Alright, I'm going to do another hard save here. Again, just worried about crashes. Overwrite that game. Yeah, looking at the time here, we're going to hit just about an hour and a half, I think, by the time we're done with all this. But the good news is we will be completely done with Raul's quests, so that's great. What I'm really debating on... Well, actually, I don't think it is going to be much of a debate. Never mind. I was going to say I'm debating on whether I should do arcade and then Lily, or Lily and then arcade. We're already going to be required to go to West Side pretty soon. That's part of the whitewash quest, and we also need to go to West Side for Sergeant Contreras, the guy working for the NCR who's making drugs. And we'll have to decide at that point if we do want to help him or put a stop to it. But, yeah, since we got to go all the way to the west side of New Vegas anyway, I'll probably get Lily back in. I'll just head over to Jacobstown, grab Lily, and then head to West Side. Holland did tell me that Lily's companion quest, which we've already kind of started, is just a bunch of speech stuff, because she talks about the medication she has to keep taking. And after you've had a few, I guess, run-ins with her talking about that stuff, she'll just get her bonus perk.
No monorail access to the strip? Where am I supposed to take my leave?
Yeah, man, I don't care. Take it where you want it. Okay, we are almost to the boomers. We are in extreme northeastern New Vegas. Actually, I guess we're outside of the New Vegas outskirts now. Get him, boss. I think that was me. Yeah, there's where we're making for, right there. Kind of a bit weird to be not following the road, but I didn't see a road that went directly that way, so... Oh yeah, Raul's shack is over there. Oh my god. Can you see who's on their way over? Hey guys, I'm gonna start a fight. Don't mind me. Oh my god. Nice. Alright. There we go. Raul, you're kind of on fire, man. Guys okay? Oh man, that's funny. Dude has rat meat. What the heck? It's gross, bro. Lot of Legion Denarius. Yeah, when I do decide to finally start doing some gambling in New Vegas, I'm going to be turning my Legion Denariuses into chips. People are going to be looking at me like, where the hell did you get all those? And I can just be like, hey, you know, I killed a lot of Legionnaires. And then they'll be like, you're a good dude. Do I want to visit Raul's shack with him? I kind of do. I don't know if anything happens if you do that, but part of me kind of wants to do that. Don't worry, Raul. I know it's the boomers, but I know a safe way to get in. There's old George, just smoking and standing here.
Howdy.
Howdy, George. God, it's crazy how the boomers have just absolutely annihilated this whole area. It's funny, I was actually looking online for hardest parts of New Vegas, and getting into the boomer encampment is listed as one of the hardest. So I feel pretty proud of myself that I got in without having to look up any tactics. I just finally tried what George told me, and it worked. God, these guys. Oh boy. Alright, so we gotta go talk to Loyal. And then after we talk to Loyal, we will go into the other hangar, and hopefully they've got missiles. Boy, look at the textures on those buildings, eh? Brilliant. There it is. God, I've really got a hankering to play Fallout 3 after this. I don't think I'm going to. I'll take a break with something a little shorter, but I really want to play it. But I also want to wait until they have a GOG version. I mean, you can play it on GOG, but they don't have a good old game curated version of it. Not yet, anyway. Hey, Raul, guess who we're going to talk to? It's Loyal. He's old as hell. Oh, there's these two. That's right. Where's Loyal at? Loyal's sometimes in here, I know that. Not there. Sometimes he's just hanging out in this hallway. Not there. Sorry, my bad. Didn't mean to knock it over. Loyal, where the hell are you? Honest to God, I don't see the old fool. I wonder if he doesn't hang out in here anymore. I know we've encountered him. Whoops, wrong way. When we came back to Nellis. But now that I think about it, I don't think it was in there. We might actually have to go to his cabin or something. He could be in here too. We'll have to keep an eye out. He's got gray hair, which that makes this hard. All these people have gray hair and white hats. Excellent. Love it. Loyal. Whoops. Aha.
Yeah?
Goodbye.
Later.
I just wanted to
fade
that out.
Sure. Pearl gave the green light. Take a look at the manifest.
You better have some damn missiles or I'm gonna hurt you bad. He will. Why wouldn't he? Oh my god, he doesn't. He does have hive missiles.
Bye.
I really want to hurt you bad, boy. Can I just look in your stash? Nope, won't let me do that. You know what's funny is I guarantee you if I were to... Yeah, look, he's just got missiles right there. I guarantee you if I were to just look in his ammunition things, he'd have a ton of missiles. But no, can't be doing that. Where could Loyal be? That's just a regular boomer.
I'm amazed that an outsider has proven so helpful.
Well, you know, maybe you should talk to outsiders a little more. I'm pretty sure one of these cabins is Loyal's. I think. Boomer Museum. He wouldn't be in the workshop, would he? No, he sure wouldn't be. Loyal's house, there we go. Loyal! Loyal? Loyal, I will sleep in your bed. Maybe it's too late. Maybe he's just in a really weird spot. Well, let's sleep in his bed. I'll do it. Let's go 12 hours sleep. Alright. Well, he's not in his cabin. That tells me he's got to be in the hangar somewhere. Okay, let's see if we're just missing him somewhere. Loyal. Or you're not Loyal. You're just Boomer. He's not like stuck in there, is he? I don't see him. Where's Loyal, damn it? No, they didn't. I'm just really annoyed because I know I've seen him. He's not in there. That's not him, is it? Or is, no, because that's just a dark-haired person. I feel like he'd be in here. And he's not. Okay, so he's definitely not up on the scaffolds. Where the heck is he? Crap. Raul, you startled me. Oh god, I thought that was Loyal. Damn it! Nope, just a Boomer chef. Well, at this point, the only thing I can think of to do is to check out maybe Pearl's area. What's this? There's a dude. That's not loyal. Biodiesel refinery? Whoa. It is very fumey in there. Probably a bad idea. Where would loyal be? Nellis Medical Station? Yeah, I don't see him in there. Nellis Schoolhouse? He wouldn't be in the schoolhouse.
Hi, how are you today?
I'm great. Go away. That was horrifying. It's the women's barracks. I know Loyal ain't gonna be in there. Because if he is, I'm gonna have some things to say to the guy. Pearl.
Hello, friend. How can Mother Pearl be of help today? Later.
Later. Well, we might have to call this installment here, and I'll have to figure out how to find Loyal later, because he's just nowhere. Sounds stupid, but I'll check his cabin one more time. And then we'll go into the hangar and maybe I'll save in the hangar. Maybe saving, quitting, and then next time we load up, he'll just be in there. Probably not, but you never know. Definitely not in there. Well, hope there's not a bug where he's just disappeared from the game. That would really suck. He's definitely not on the hangars, because see, that was my big thing, is maybe he's tucked up somewhere and I just can't see him. Oh wait, there's two people up there. Oh, that's Jack and what's her face? Okay, that's. I was like, Loyal, are you up there? No. All right, well, we'll go ahead and do a save, and then yeah, that's definitely just a boomer. Yep. We'll do a save, and we'll try and figure out how we can get Loyal to show up next time, because I'm not giving up on this. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. Sorry about the weird shit at the beginning of the video, and I talked quite a bit. And sorry for not being able to finish this quest this time around. That's really frustrating, but it is what it is. We'll get her next time. It's not a big deal. And but yeah, thanks again for watching. I appreciate your support. Until next time, wish me luck, take care of yourselves, and bye for now.